Hey guys, my name is Danish and welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to talk about an interesting kind of topic because everybody is going to go through with this sometime or the other, that is USB hubs and what kind to get for your system. So let's just get started. So if you have a laptop which does not have a lot of USB ports like mine does, so this is my MacBook Pro and it has one USB port on either side, so that's gonna be pretty difficult to start using, and you'll max it out really quickly with just one keyboard on one connection and the mouse on the other, and then you don't have any other options to connect hard drives, pen drives and all of that stuff. So you're gonna look out for USB hubs or USB docks that you want to extend your amount of USB ports that are available for you. So you can go two ways here: the actively powered USB hub and the passively powered USB hub. So I'll go through the passively first. It's this guy. So this is a USB hub from TP-Link that is powered through just this USB Type-C connector, and it breaks out into 3 USB 3.0s with an additional RJ45 connector as well. So you can get these models without the RJ45 connector and just get 3 USB ports, and you can get this in a Type-C configuration as well for your newer MacBooks or newer thin and light laptops that don't have a USB port. But I would rather suggest that you go for a RJ45 connected variant because it gives you another port to connect to the Ethernet instead of going and buying another dongle somewhere down the line, where if somebody does not have Wi-Fi and just have wired connection, you can still get used out of that environment. So this is a good accessory that I can recommend for people who are looking to expand and just get a small scale amount of USB, like 3 USB ports additionally. So I bought this for my MacBook because if I have to travel anywhere, either I have to juggle through my connected devices or not use all of them at the same time. So if I'm sitting and playing games, I need my keyboard, I need my mouse. Yes, I know laptop gaming is not the best, and I did have some FPS limitations, but that's not the scope of this video. So this was really helpful. And I also use an audio hub as well, which is an external USB sound card, which will come up in a future video as well when the time comes. So that also allowed me to have multiple inputs, and this was pretty useful for me. So I bought this in September 2019 and it's worked great up till now. The RJ45 works, all 3 USB ports still work. There is an indicator light which shows you if it's powered on, which is really useful. And yeah, it's a simple sleek device, but also beware that this cannot contain and power high power devices through it, because there will be power and bandwidth limitations through this, because the limitation is whatever the laptop can provide will be the power that this hub can receive. So if you are connecting an external hard drive, your mouse, your keyboard, Ethernet, all of that, some or the other drive will have connectivity issues or reliability issues. So I would not recommend adding an external hard drive or something powerful to plug through this. But other than that, for light users, this is really good. Now coming on to the second and a bit more complex variant is the powered USB hub. So this is a bit more substantial. So this is also from TP-Link. This is a 7-port USB 3.0 hub, and I bought this for another reason, that was to be able to have a docked station at home. So it has 7 USB ports, 3 are high powered USB ports and 4 regular USB 3.0 speed ports. So I can charge my devices through this, and I don't have to be limited by the power that the computer provides, because it comes with its own power source which you can connect directly through this and use it as an active hub. You can use it without the power supply, but it will work just as a passive hub and provide as much power as it can. But then after that, it will just cut out and not provide any power to this. And it also connects to the system through a micro B 3.0 connector. And so I just have this stand-in USB 3.0 micro B connector, because the one that came with that, I've used it to have my hard disk wired through the back and convenient for me to remove over here, and if I have to remove it and take it anywhere, I have this cable with me. So that's the reason it's so short, but it comes with a really long cable that I routed through under the table before, and I was a laptop only gang, and connected my smartphone charger. I had an old iPhone back then as well, so I had an iPhone charger and also the micro B type connector, as well as the charging ports. All 3 used to always be populated, and that allowed me to charge my power banks, my headphones and all of that, and it was always convenient to have those wired up. And the other ports, I used to have the keyboard, the mouse, the audio sound card, and one empty slot, so for pen drives or something or the other. And I also had one empty slot on the laptop as well, which I used to connect it to the hard drive because I wanted to give the hard disk enough bandwidth for it to work. So this is the second way that you can go, and even in this you can do a few tweaks and you can start using this as a USB hub for your Type-C laptops as well. But only thing is you have to buy a micro B to Type-C cable as well, which are really common, and you can have them and enjoy with those devices as well. And I'll have all of these products linked in the description below, and disclaimer that these are affiliate links and I will get a kickback from all of these, and you'll be helping out and supporting the channel for me to do a lot more stuff on this channel. So do check out the links in the description below. So why did this question come up for me? So I had both of these hubs, and from the time I have built my PC, I haven't had much use for this hub. I do use the smaller Ethernet hub with me wherever I go with my laptop, but this hasn't been used in a few days. So this came to my mind in a shower thought. So I thought, why not make a video about this, and hope I can help you guys in buying a proper hub for your device and expand your connectivity through that. So I guess that's the end of this video. Hope you like this video. Give this video a like, get subscribed to my channel, and comment down below if I missed anything. Ring the bell icon to receive notifications of all of my future videos, and as always, stay home, stay safe. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.